Let's address the elephant in the room, DJ Vlad. In a recent comment posted by DJ Vlad stated that he just spoke with a lawyer familiar with the YSL case. If Young Thugs get convicted of murder, he will get life in prison. Under Georgia law, he will not only be eligible for parole after 30 years, if he gets convicted for one count in his RICO case, he'll get 20 years. The only realistic way of this for Young Thug is to fully cooperate against his co-defendants. 300 witnesses will be called to testify in the case. Jury selection for the trial is scheduled to start January 4th. What do you guys think Thug will do? So DJ Vlad is normally correct when he come with making his little prediction and his comments on most of these cases and these situations. It seemed like Vlad usually do his homework and he speaks to these lawyers, and these lawyers usually give him like somewhat of a good understanding of how the situation will come out. The only time that I seen that Vlad had an interview where the outcome did not come out to be what the lawyer stated was with the Tory Lanez case, where the lawyer basically stated that Tory Lanez had a very good chance of being his case. As time will reveal, we see that Tory Lanez did not win his case. He's currently in prison right now waiting for his sentencing. And when his sentencing is over, he will be deported back to Canada. What do you guys think about the situation and what Vlad stated as far as Young Thug doing life if he's convicted of murder? We do got a lot of witnesses, and we got a YSL member that basically stated that Young Thug called for the murder of somebody, and that he has a lot of people testifying against him, a lot of YSL members. As of right now, it's 8 members that basically took plea deals, and if called to the stand, they have to testify, including Gunna. Gunna will have to tell and basically say what happened with Young Thug in situations dealing with Young Thug if he's called to the stand. He could plead the fifth when it comes to himself, but he has to speak if it's anything that's not dealing with him incriminating himself. Do you think that Vlad has a point when he said that Young Thug should take a plea deal when it comes to this situation? Or if even convicted of one count, he could face 20 years. That's a very long time. If you was in that situation, what would you do? Would you take 20 years or would you take a plea deal? If you was in that situation, what would you do? Would you take 20 years or would you take possibly facing life in prison? Or would you just take a plea deal instead of taking it to trial and continuing going to trial for the situation for the whole RICO case? Young Thug's father stated that he feels though his son is innocent, and if his son asked him for advice, he would tell him to go to trial and not to take any plea deal.
My son is not guilty of a lot of things that these people probably saying about him. And as a father, if they came to him with a plea deal and he left it up to me to give him the advice, I would tell him no.
What do you guys think about the situation? What do you think Young Thug should do? Do you think Thug should just take it to trial? Or do you think he should take a plea deal since he's facing possibility of life or 20 years or more in prison? And what would you do if you was in that situation? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification.